Okay, our first database lets you find what phone carrier a cell phone is with. It is fairly simple, it's fairly straightforward. This information can be important for many reasons, like determining who you might need to subpoena for records. If you need phone records, text records, location information, freecarrierlookup.com is the name of this one. Just enter the phone number along with the country code. Use 1 for the United States and Canada, and voila, it is that simple. Next on our list is vehiclehistory.com. Just put in the license plate of any vehicle and you will get a comprehensive data sheet for that vehicle, to include the VIN, the year, the make, the model, the original specs. But wait, you'll also get sales history for the vehicle, when it sold, how much, what dealers sold the vehicle, and hang on, wait for it, photos of the actual vehicle. I ran one of my plates on one of my vehicles and it actually had the photo from the dealership when I bought it. Now, once you have the VIN number for the vehicle in question, you can hop over to VINcoder at cdan.gov. This is a U.S. government site where you can run that VIN, that vehicle identification number, and get all kinds of information and specifications for that vehicle. If you do a lot of accident investigations, asset investigations, or repo work, these last two sites can be of great assistance. Have you ever had a case where you just can't find your subject anywhere? I know that this happens a lot on the investigative side as well as the process serve side of my business. And I often wonder, is he in jail? But where do you start? I always start with my local searches at the sheriff and the city jails. I will discuss a site that can help you find links to those sites in just a little bit. I also check the state prison and the jail systems. You can do this in most states on VineLink at vinelink.com. Here you choose what state you're in, and then you can enter your subject's first and last name or their offender number if you have it, and it will show everybody that is incarcerated in the state with other information such as age, race, custody status, and the location where they are incarcerated. Now, often, if they are incarcerated at the county level, it will show up here, and they will show up here as well if they are incarcerated in the State Department of Corrections. Another great thing that you can do with Vine is register for notifications should your subject status change. So if your subject is in jail and you want to know when he gets released, you have a way to get notified. Now, from my experience, this has limitations. But what if they aren't listed there? Well, you might want to check the Federal Bureau of Prisons. Yep, they could be in the federal system. At this site, you can search first and last name, age, race, sex, as well by their BOP number, their DCDC, their FBI, or their INS number. This site will also tell you if they have been released and when they were released, as well what facility they are incarcerated at if they are in the federal system, and it'll have a link to that facility's information. Okay, this next one is a real gem. If you know a common username that a subject uses, then this one is a gold mine. Let's say your subject's name is Bob Smith and he always uses Bob Smith 011979 for his user IDs. You can use this information to check social media platforms. Now you take that username and you go to Noam at noam.com and you punch it in there. It will display a list of the top 25 most popular social media sites and let you know if that username is associated there. You can then click on social networks and get yet another huge list of social sites. Here you need to click on the check this category button for each of the many categories to check in there. But wait, that's not it. You can check to see if that username is available as a website URL. Maybe your subject has his or her own website with that name. And you can also check to see if that username has been trademarked. Now, there are many other ways that you can use these searches besides just usernames. And when you're using usernames, you might try variants, for instance, Bob Smith _011979, things like that. So often, a person has to change their username when they get new logins and they log into new sites because their old one was used by somebody else. Okay, now head over to BRB Public Record Authority, folks. This one is at brbpublications.com. In here, you can click the button for free public record searches. Now you can choose to search by state, county, or city, or U.S. territories, military sites, foreign embassies, and many others. I will focus on the regular stuff, but feel free to explore, and you should explore this site. If you click on the state, county, and city link, you can then choose the state that you want to look at. After that, you'll get a list of counties that you can drill down to and a list of state free record searches as well as state agency home pages. Then if you click on a county, you'll get a list of the links for free county record searches, and you can also get a lot of other useful information there.